Hey, everybody. So I thought it would probably be a good idea to follow up the gaslighting video with four signs of a covert narcissist. A covert narcissist is not as obvious a lot of times as your standard narcissist. Like they're hypersensitive and extremely fragile. A lot of times they kind of present as um, maybe a little bit childish, immature, but they react drastically to criticism. Um, Even minor criticism, they may just despair, sadness. They get very angry and highly stressed. So, again, even the slightest of comments, they can experience mood swings, um, extreme outbursts of anger over just the slightest comment. It doesn't have to be anything that, you know, your average person would react to at all. But for them, it's just devastating. And it can be something like, dude, that car is ugly. And it will affect their mood for days. um, or if a supervisor at work decides to criticize something they do. And again, even if it's constructive criticism, it's something that for them, like they'd be ready to quit their job. They don't respect me. They don't appreciate what I do. Um, or if like I thought you were going to take the trash out. Meet Smokey. But if you ask, like, I thought you said you were going to take the trash out. Oh my gosh, really? You know what? I can't do everything around here. Just, really extreme for the situation. And number three, Smokey's tail. That's great. Number three is they put their tail in front of the camera. Chronic envy. They're always comparing themselves to others, and it's, you know, it's generally someone significant in their life, like a sibling or a friend, a neighbor, someone that they see frequently, and are constantly comparing their accomplishments with those of others around them. So what's insane is that they will go to extremes to try and upgrade. If it's a house, uh, a boat, if it's a tangible object, then they'll go to extremes to try and upgrade beyond what the other one has. And if it's an accomplishment, then they'll do anything in their power to outdo the other person. And you'll see this a lot of times, like if someone's telling a story about something they've done, and the narcissist, the covert narcissist, will jump in with something fantastic that they've done when it's really out of place. It doesn't flow in the conversation. Smokey makes a horrible assistant. Which leads me to number four, which is self absorbed. And with a covert narcissist, only their feelings count. Only their opinion matters. Only their lives are important. So they are the priority in everything, according to them. Um, they have a complete lack of empathy, compassion, and are extremely emotionally manipulative when it comes to getting what they want. They will use guilt tactics, violence, threats of violence, or any other manipulative behavior that they can come up with. And a lot of times with the covert narcissist, which is interesting, they're more likely to do play victim, and try and work on your compassion to get what they want. And again, that's why I said a lot of times it's very childlike, very immature behavior, or you just get that feeling when you're around them, like a pouty child, more so than with a standard narcissist that's more bold and more forceful. The covert narcissist really likes to play on your emotions, play the victim, get you to feel sorry for them so that you'll do what they want you to do. But again, it basically goes down to, you know, uh, self-worth issues and their constant need to outdo and be the best and be the most important is just trying to feel significant. and they'll do anything they can to get that feeling of significance. And it doesn't matter to them who they hurt in the process as long as they're getting their feed, because the covert narcissist is an energy feeder. They like empaths, uh, people pleasers, very compassionate people, because those people are easy to manipulate. And because they have such deep compassion and such deep empathy, the covert narcissist victim immaturity, you know, it pulls at them. So if you know yourself to be a people pleaser or a highly sensitive person, just be on the lookout for those behaviors. Hypersensitive, extremely fragile, angry and highly stressed, chronic envy, and self-absorbed. So I hope that helps. I am getting inundated with cats right now. So before this gets any worse, I'm going to go ahead and say thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a great evening. That's Zoe.